to ensure that we ourselves, as a host of the PAP, are not just the host but also are effective participants in the work of the PAP.
Let me bring in the leader of the EFF, Julius Malema, who's also just been sworn in as a member of the Pan-African Parliament. Is it satisfactory, though, what you hear from Metoko Titis about the ratification of this protocol?
Well, it is not satisfying because as South Africa, we should play a leading role in getting member states in Africa to sign that protocol to give this institution teeth to bite. It cannot continue to be an advisory body. It must legislate. It must hold the countries accountable. Most African countries do not adhere to principles of democracy. They do not respect democratic outcome. There are a lot of corruption, institutionalized corruption, and other unacceptable, conducts that are being done in many other countries. But PAP can intervene because it doesn't have teeth. I'm happy that South African Parliament has taken a decision to send their senior leadership to this institution so that they can begin to change the attitude, but also to put pressure on our own parliament to sign the protocol so that we can move around the continent encouraging other countries to sign the same protocol, giving this institution teeth to bite.
I was actually going to ask you that because if you look at what Floyd Shivambu had said, your deputy had said in this parliament before, is saying that this has been reduced to, it should be reduced rather to a parliamentary forum that should be called a forum, not a parliament, because it lacks those teeth that everyone has been seeking for.
Well, many people have been accusing the delegation here that most of these people who are coming here, they are coming to a holiday because they've got nothing to do in their countries. It is precisely because of the powers of this institution, and therefore they just see it as one of the touring programs to South Africa. But once you give it sharpened teeth, then people will begin to appreciate that we are not here to tour, we are here to make sure that there is proper legislation governing our continent and holding the leadership of our continent accountable.
Would you say important to this is also the members who are deployed to this parliament must include young people as well?
Absolutely, and women. That's why we're saying it's an advisory body. To say you can send one woman is not enough. We should be able to say we need 50% of the representation here to be women, and there should be consequences for those states which do not send the necessary required representation of women, including young people. Majority of African parliaments are constituted by old age, and it's unacceptable. And the old age will even be determining plans, calling them 2030 plan, 2063 plan, knowing very well they won't be here. So we need the young ones who will put a plan which they will know that if they do not implement, they will still be held accountable in 2063, in 2030. How do you hold a 70-year-old accountable in 2063? Nature will not allow for that person to be around at that time. So we need the youth which will also continue with a institutional memory, which will be loyal to the decisions which are taken by this institution. So we are here to make it vibrant, but also to ensure that indeed it gets the necessary teeth to bite.
Okay, then thank you so much.